What's up, YouTube? It's DJ Stosi again. As you can tell by reading the little thumbnail, it says that I'm going to show you my little studio that I have right now. It's not a whole lot, but it gets what I need done. So stay tuned, and if you have a joint, spark it, subscribe, like, get the notification bell, because I'm going to be putting more stuff out. About me, about what I'm doing, and all of that. So let's get into it. So before I actually go in and show you my studio, I want to give a little background on the studio and me. So I think it was about 7 years ago. Let's see, it's 2018. So yeah, about 7 years ago, 2011, I was a junior in high school, and that was the first time I was like, bro, who are the people make the stuff that I bought on iTunes, or downloaded on the internet, or bought CDs at the time, whatever, And I was like, who does that stuff? Who what's a producer? What's an engineer? What's a beat maker? What is a record label? And what's the components and so on of that stuff? And that's what really intrigued me in the beginning. And then as I moved through my career, or moving through my career as doing music, and I don't even call it a career, I love doing this. I started making money earlier this year with my music, and it took me 7 years to do that. So it doesn't matter how long it takes you, as long as you enjoy it thoroughly, that if money does come to you, the money isn't gonna affect you mentally, it's when you've only been doing it for a year or less, 2 years or less, or something like that, and you start making money, that's when it kind of gets to you. And I feel like that creates walls and barriers that you're not able to come and break through or get over later on. So I just enjoy the process that I've gone through with it. And so I went to college for a couple years. I now have a MacBook Air because maybe in another video I will talk to you guys about what happened when I originally moved to California, and what happened with my first round of gear that I had. I had an old set before this that I'm going to show you. Some of the stuff is new, some of it is old, but that's going to be for another vlog. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so 2014 I started getting, well, it was 2013 when I got my beat machine, my first one, and then it was 2015, end of 2015, beginning of 2016 when I got my monitors. That's kind of the backstory of my studio. I'm now gonna show you guys my studio, so enjoy. Okay, so off the rip, you see my computer. It's not a MacBook Pro anymore. It's a MacBook Air. Still gets the job done. Someone told me not to get it, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just get the best one that I can get. And I got this for just under $500. It's a 2011 MacBook Air i7 quad core, 125 flash storage or something like that. But that's that. This thing, it does everything I needed to do. It's, I got everything on here that I need. The other day I had my machine software working, I had Live running, I had my Silhouette Studio running, and I was editing a video, and those are all running in the background or at the same time, and I was also watching YouTube a little bit in between that. So this thing does wonders. So people out there, if someone tells you not to do it, just do it but make sure you buy the right thing. Look into the right thing. I spent maybe 2 months searching for this, just because I didn't have enough money in my pocket to get a brand new one. So I've had it since November of last year, and for being an older computer, it's done its job almost flawlessly. There's a couple moments where I've had it turn off on me, but that's far and few between. So does the job. This is my baby. This is my machine. MK3. I've got my, sorry for the lighting, but I have my headphone jack, so I can have my headphones plugged in so I can listen to stuff in the headphones. Got both of my the 308 JBL studio monitors. These things are by far some of the best monitors I have heard. And I've heard KRKs, M Audios, Behringer, and a couple other ones that are in this price range. Like, I know that there's hella expensive stuff for monitors, and I understand that these aren't the greatest, but like for their price range, I feel like they're the greatest that I could have gotten. And I'm missing the sub isn't there. I'm still working on that. But this thing here is what makes me beats and makes me pass my time by. I love it because I feel I'm sitting with, Jay Dilla or Pete Rock or, Kanye. For how much y'all talk about Kanye and stuff, when I mention Kanye in anything about music, it's him as a producer, not as a human being and the things that he's done and the things that he says and blah, 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 blah. Kanye sat in his bedroom for an entire summer and made 5 beats a day to learn his machine. Every time I sit down, I feel like that. I've only been using a beat machine for a couple years, but every time I sit down, I think of the people that have used that style of beat machine, the MPCs and so on and so forth. It's just very accomplishing. So I also have this Scarlett. My roommate uses that, and we swap back and forth. I have this turntable. I have that one, and then I have that one over there. I need to get them fixed. The timing belt is off and some other stuff, but it's cool. And then got the mic. That's my roommate's, but we share it, so it's cool. So hella shit has been recorded on that. Y'all are gonna hear some stuff from my roommate in a little bit. In the next videos and stuff like that. But this is what I love. I grew up with vinyl. If any of you have vinyl or have listened to vinyl, put down what kind of vinyl you have or who's your favorite artist, so on and so forth. But if you're a crate digger, in the comments below, write crate digger, because I love looking for new vinyl and artists and stuff like that. Super cool. This is my roommate's. It's his Akai MPD 32. He uses that with his Logic, and this thing's cool. When I got my stuff stolen, I used this a lot on his computer, and I learned a lot about the beat machines and the early MIDI mapping and stuff like that for wiring it into a software or something like that. So that was a lot of fun that I used leading up until I got my computer and my beat machine. And then this thing helped me a lot. Learned so much. So this is my studio. As you can tell, I also have more records. I also sample all of these, or I used to with my old machine, since right now my turntables don't work. Yeah, man, that's my studio. I love it. The sound from the JBLs are amazing. I can't. If you're gonna get one and you're looking to spend, you know, at least just for those two monitors, I spent, well, now since it's marked down, I think they're like $150 a piece. So it's like $300 for that. And then if you want the sub to go along with it from JBL, it's a 10-inch subwoofer, and that'll set you back another like $300 or $400. So in total, if you want to get the 308s along with the 310 for the JBL, it'll probably set you back like $600-700. But I always use Sweetwater because Sweetwater is so ill. I'll leave the in the description below a link to where you can go and check out on Sweetwater the Machine, MK3, and the JBL, the Scarlett, so you guys can go and check that out. Just some help for you guys. So this was just Stosi letting you know about his studio, and you're gonna hear more music and things like that from more people and so on and so forth, because my homie Young Little Child just sent me another track today that's finished, and my God, it's probably the best thing he's done. So when he releases it, I'm gonna make a video, and it's gonna have a link with his stuff. You're gonna hear a little snippet of it in the video when I make it. Probably be in the next like week or two. But got some good stuff. Like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends all about Stosi, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my studio. Peace, much love. If y'all smoke weed, light one up, enjoy, have a blessed day. Stosi loves you. Peace.